talking about crazy power. My God, crazy power. You know, when the Holy Ghost gets all up on the inside of you, you're talking about awesome things happen. Things just begin to be crazy. And right now, with me, she's a crazy lady, but with a pretty smile sitting in front of me, live right here at 91.7 HD2 KROV FM radio. No, I am not flirting. Her husband is standing here, baby. But global listeners, Word Network, Essence Awards. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. But her name is Dejah.
Dejah, that's correct.
How you doing, Dejah?
I'm good. How are you this morning, Elder Jane?
Just blessed, just blessed. You work for the county. You deal with inmates.
I actually work for a nonprofit, and its name is Bexar County Detention Ministries.
Okay, okay. And with you working for Bexar County, what do you do?
I am the Outcomes and Programs Director for Bexar County Detention Ministries, and I do a wide array of things. I wear many hats. One of them is I facilitate life skills classes in the detention facility.
Okay.
I manage the staff at the Family Renewal Center downtown, and I guess programs director is a fancy name for someone who keeps track of all the statistics that are required by those who fund us, such as United Way.
Okay, I don't understand. You're doing something that normally a person that's like 45 or 50 years old would be doing, but you are young.
I am a little young. I'm 30. I guess I'm still young.
Okay, but with the responsibility that you have, you know, it's just amazing, and because you're very creative.
Thank you. I try.
Okay.
I do.
Share with me, in dealing with the inmates and everything, just share with me what you have experienced.
Well, I have experienced lots of different things. I see things from someone who picked up a DWI to someone who murdered his wife, you know, there's lots of drug charges out there, lots of young men that are, you know, in trouble. They're in trouble. They've been led astray, and we try to group them while we have a captured audience in the jail. You know, it's a voluntary class that they take, and right now I'm teaching a class called Healthy Relationships. And I'm teaching the class because this is what the gentlemen in the jail, in the county jail, requested to have. They said, you know, thank you for teaching us about anger management. Thank you for teaching us about what to expect when we're coming out of jail or prison, but can you tell us how to communicate? Can you tell us how to have the kind of relationship with God you have and the kind of relationship you have with your family? And so I found this curriculum, and I've been teaching it, you know, with a good spiritual touch, because we all know that's who it's all about. And I've had a great response. The class, I've had probably 30, 40 people signed up for it, and that's a big response in the county jail. You know, you have, I think, your supervisor, your boss. I am. You are. Oh, yes. I do have a boss, though. A board of directors, but I'm also the executive director, Carol Lockett.
Okay. You know, and we have Pastor Ralph Barksdale, who has spoken very highly of you.
Oh, that's sweet. He's a good man.
What is it at the community, or let me start off with the parents, because you have parents of those that are locked up right here in San Antonio.
We do.
Okay. How can the parents get involved? What can they do to be able to help?
Thank you for asking that. We have a support group, and it's called WANA, and it's an acronym that stands for We Are Not Alone. And that group happens on the 2nd and 4th Tuesdays of every month at Laurel Heights United Methodist Church. We feed everybody at 6 o'clock, and we break in the group at 6:30. So.
No, you're talking about with the inmates?
No, these are with the family members of the inmates.
At 6 in the morning.
6 in the evening. You're on AM time, and I'm talking PM.
Okay. Gotcha.
But this group consists of about a dozen to 20 women, and these women may have their husband incarcerated, or like we have a couple of women who have sons serving life sentences. So, you know, you have all kinds of stresses dealing with any side of that. But the other great part is I also facilitate the children's group, and these kids have incarcerated parents. Either one or both parents are incarcerated. And you know, it's not a normal thing at school for somebody's daddy to be in jail. And so this is a great group for them to get together and be with kids that are in similar situations, and they, you know, they can share. They've been there and they know what they're going through. And it's a wonderful group, and you know, we do anything from Bible study to like health classes and you name it. We play games. It's just a good thing for them to get together.
Okay. So you still try to keep them connected.
We do. Family is very important to the ministries. That's one of the main things that we do, is we want to strengthen the families. We want to keep them together even though they may be apart. It's kind of similar to somebody going away to war. It's, you know, very similar, like post-traumatic stress disorder. So people going to jail and prison and the families left behind. It's kind of the same mindset.
Okay.
Similar mindset anyway.
Okay. I hope I'm not going too far into this. You have ones that are about to get out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
They went in jail because they messed up.
Right.
But how do you prepare the family for the one that's coming out? Because, I mean, now if the family is jacked up before they get out, or if it's a bad environment, that's a better word to say, right? A bad environment for them to get out, how do you deal with it?
We have classes that are in community-based facilities, and the main one is our Family Renewal Center on 503 St. Road. And our services are to the families as well, so they can learn about how to have a healthy relationship. They can take the anger management classes. They receive services like rental assistance, how to get your bills paid for, like their CPS bill. We get funding for that, where we can help, you know, keep their electricity on. Because a lot of times the breadwinner is the one that goes to jail or prison, and the mama and the kids are left behind, or, you know, vice versa. It could be the spouse, could be the husband, but they have nothing. She may not have any skills or, you know, any job experience at all, and so they have some pretty tough times. And so they can take advantage of those services, and it helps them to, you know, become stable. And we talk with them and we mentor them, and we have counseling services as well. Thanks to Jewish Family Services, they have a licensed therapist that comes and offers counseling sessions. And so we help them prepare. You know, what are you going to do when he comes home? You know, how are you going to react? You know, it can't be a welcome home party for 2 years. It's not going to last that long, so you really have to think about what you're going to put into place for you and your family. And we do the same thing with the men and women while they're in prison, telling them what to expect when they come out.
We're talking to
Dejah.
On 91.7 HD2 KROV FM, and what we're talking about right now is that if you have a loved one that is incarcerated, know that there is help for your loved one. And if you're not sure how to deal with your loved one when they get out of being incarcerated, there's help in the community every week. So don't go away. We'll be right back right after this with her, because she has much to share. We're talking about healing. So here's Richard Smallwood, just to enlighten us a little bit more about